Shri Gurucharitra Chapter 24 Shri Gurudeva Datta Parabrahmane Namaha. Fortunate Saint Trivikram Bharati had the vision of universal form of Guruji. Sesh Siddha told Namadharaka, who was in pursuit of truth, "Dear son, by being in contact with Shri Gurucharitra, one becomes closer to God and Shri Guru. The pious ones who think of their self-advancement must necessarily drink the nectar of Shri Gurucharitra." In a village called Kumasi, adjoining Gangapur, there lived an ascetic scholar by name Trivikram Bharati, who was well versed in Vedas. He used to worship God Narsimha in his mind unfailingly. He was aware of the infinite glories of Guru Sri Narsimha Saraswati. In his mind, he used to criticize Sri Guruji this way: Sri Narsimha Saraswati is a hanky-panky ascetic. In the fitness of things, it is not correct for him to exhibit divine glories after accepting the life of an ascetic order and to take part in palanquin-ridden processions. Due to his scholarship and on account of conceit, he indulged in anti-canvassing by using abusive words that Sri Guruji was not an ascetic in the real sense. The all-knower, all-presiding master was fully aware about that ascetic criticizing him through his yogic vision. But Sri Guruji did not reveal this fact to anyone. One day, a devotee of Sri Guruji happened to bring to his notice the fact of Trivikram Bharati defaming him openly everywhere. Sri Guruji wanted to visit the village Kumasi to have a meeting with that ascetic. For that purpose, he called his ardent devotee, the ruler of Gangapur region, and informed him about Trivikram Bharati's behavior and his desire to meet that ascetic. The ruler happily made all the arrangements needed for the travel of Sri Guruji and made him enthroned in palanquin and proceeded towards the village Kumasi. Trivikram Bharati had a practice of installing the idol of God Sri Narsimha in mind and devotedly perform mental worship daily. Somehow that day his mind was not stabilized. Because of it, the idol of his choice did not stabilize in his mind. He was highly disturbed and started thinking in his mind thus: what might be the reason for causing obstruction to my long practiced penance today? Why did my chosen dear God Narsimha not appear in my meditation as usual today? Did I commit any misdeeds against him? It appears that whatever religious practices I have observed have been rendered futile. Thinking this way, the grieved ascetic got disturbed, as he did not find any means to have the vision of his chosen deity and was in a confused state of mind. In his mental worship, Sri Narsimha Saraswati Guruji appeared, firmly seated in palanquin. For him, the ascetic looked like his Lord Narsimha himself. He was surprised to see him. He found a saffron-clad Swamiji and his disciples. He had a strong feeling that his chosen deity Narsimha was coming closer to him. He ran towards the direction hurriedly in which Guruji was arriving and saluted the lotus feet of Sri Guruji with devotion and sentiments. While he was getting up from the ground after prostration, he saw a unique scene wherein all those who accompanied Sri Guruji looked like the ascetic Narsimha Saraswati with sticks and water pots in their hands. As all were looking alike, the illusion-stricken Trivikram Bharati could not make out the distinction between the preceptor and the disciples. He got confused in his mind and was stilled for some time. Trivikram Bharati, who was subjected to fear and illusion, saluted the holy feet of Sri Guruji again and again and prayed thus: "Hey Lord, you who are in the form of tri-gods are solely instrumental to confer godhood to gods. I, being influenced by illusion, am not in a position to grasp your real form. Kindly introduce me to your real form. You are my chosen deity Sri Narsimha. As all are appearing in the same form, I am confused at the moment. I am unable to know from among the crowd as to who is real Narsimha Saraswati ascetic. Hey Lord, kindly appear before me in your real form of Narsimha Saraswati and clear my confusion. Please save me from the treacherous form. To whom shall I accept now as real Narsimha Saraswati? I am very eager to know your real form. My mental worship has fructified today by your visit to me. Kindly excuse me for my sinful behavior and elevate me from this mundane world. You have proved beyond doubt that there is no difference between God and Guru. Today I am convinced that Guru is God and God is Guru. O Master, instead of exhibiting your multiple forms, kindly exhibit to me your real form only. Thus praying, he saluted Shri Guruji. Earlier, he had ridiculed the Guru as a man of miracles and black magic. Now he realized the truth and felt ashamed. Shri Guruji, who was delighted by the prayers of Trivikram Bharati, appeared before him in a unified form, and the rest all in their original different forms. The unified form of all of them had disappeared. Shri Guruji smilingly said thus: Hey, the great ascetic, the ignorant ones, the arrogant ones fail to comprehend the truth. That was the reason why you went on abusing me, considering me to be a hypocrite ascetic. Just by being a scholar in Vedas and scriptures, one cannot attain perfection. The ignorant ones fail to grasp the real meaning, the principle embodied in the subject learnt by them in 2. I had come here just to test your devotion. Today you have realized that Guru himself is God Narsimha and vice versa. This has happened according to my volition only and not otherwise. The entire universe is the form of Guru. Let this truth be known to you. This being the reality, how can I be a hypocrite ascetic? The sage Trivikram Bharati at once surrendered to Shri Guruji and pleaded thus: Hey Sadgurunatha, as I was engulfed by pride and arrogance, I could not grasp the inner meanings of scriptures I studied and sermons which I heard. Nothing stabilized in my mind. This is the consequence of the mere knowledge I acquired. Bookish knowledge never helps anyone in self attainment. Words and intellect do not help us to reach the supreme. So far as truth is concerned, there is no need for anybody's testimony. The merit, knowledge, the power derived from education and penance is very harmful. Kindly pardon this criminal. So saying, he praised Sri Guruji through several verses. Sri Guruji, who was kindly disposed towards Trivikram Bharati, gave him an assurance in the following words: O dear sage Trivikram, there is no reason for you to grieve any more. To consider and treat Guru as a human being is not a wise counsel. Without Guru, howsoever great learned one is, attains no perfection in his life. The very essence of Guru principle and the very essence of principle of God are not different. They are one and the same. Your devotion is unparalleled. Since now you are fully graced by Guru, you are bound to make progress in your spiritual journey very soon. Without the grace of Guru, the progress, the success in spirituality is a distant dream. You shall never be born again in this mundane world. Thus blessing him, Shri Guruji returned to Gangapur. The sage Siddha, addressing Namadharika, said: Hey dear disciple, know it well that the power of Guru itself as the power of Supreme Soul. The unfortunate ones in their life should surrender to Guru and seek refuge under him. To a disciple, there is no greater religion than Guru. Let service to Guru be your energy, breath, bread and butter and worship. Let service to Guru be your only whole-time occupation. Here ends the 24th chapter in the most auspicious Shri Gurucharitra. Shri Gurudeva Datta, Shri Guru Dattatreya Arpanamastu.